Good morning, you guys, or whatever time of the day it is. Hey girl, what's up? My name is Erin, aka the Esperanza Maria. If you're new here, welcome. So happy to have you here. And if you're coming from another video, hey girl, welcome back. First off, I've been forgetting to say this in every intro video, but make sure that you are subscribed, that you're liking, that you're commenting things you want to see, and all of those things. But guys, this morning, y'all, that class was amazing. Literally, the instructor Byron was so enthusiastic and fun. It was great. But I did my workout, or like went to my class this morning and got some coffee, and then I just went grocery shopping. So now I'm about to head home so that I can shower first and kind of get myself kind of ready for the day, and then I'm going to meal prep and get some stuff done just around the house so I can get myself together to have somewhat of a productive weekend. I wish it was going to be relaxing, but unfortunately it's not. It's going to be a little bit more busy and productive, but that's cool. You know, we like a good balance. All right, y'all, I am back. It is now evening time, aka like 4 o'clock, because that's when the sun goes down. It's actually 5 o'clock, but even still, why is the sun down already? At any rate, I am ready finally to do some meal prep. I had some like TikTok and like videos to make earlier, so that's why I am checking in with you guys so much later after that last clip there. But we gotta do what we gotta do to get these coins, okay? So let's get some meal prep going. I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my fitness journey, why it kind of started, and like where my goals are. But the light in here is a little weird, so I'm gonna attempt to, but if I can't, we're just gonna do a b-roll moment while I make this food, and then we'll talk after. But let me figure it out first. All right, you all, so we figured it out. I just went and got one of my studio lights because there's not a lot of light in here, and we gotta do what we gotta do. That might seem extra, but oh well. So I just wanted to briefly talk to you all a little bit about meal prepping, my fitness journey, my fitness goals, because I feel like I haven't really touched on it. But I started back in March of this year because I really wanted to focus on my mental health. And I wasn't in therapy. I had moved here back home from New York, and I had to leave my therapist in New York because she wasn't registered here. So I wanted something that would increase my endorphins and just help me like get out of bed on those days that I wasn't really feeling it. And I don't know, for me it was just happening really often. So I started working out and working with a trainer, Jamal, who he and I actually went to college together, so I felt really comfortable with him. So I started, you know, doing training sessions with him and couldn't really get into the groove of working out on my own because I just didn't want to. And some days, and very often, I still don't want to. But I started with him, and it was helpful because it was just like 2 days out of the week where I was moving my body, getting active, working out. But again, just still like focusing on mental health. And this summer I was traveling a lot, so you know, it helped me kind of get back into the gym when I was traveling and just maintain a routine. But because I was traveling so much, and because my life just in general isn't like straightforward, it's hard sometimes to stick to a routine or to even like stick with like meal plans and stuff like that, because I'm like always on the go or moving around or doing something and just kind of all over the place. So even with working out, like this year, I haven't really lost weight, and it's been super frustrating for me because I feel like I've put in a lot of work, but I haven't seen the results. And it's because of solely because of my eating habits, because I have the workouts like pretty much under control and like I know what I'm doing there, but it's my eating habits because I was still, you know, eating all this junk and like working off calories, but putting them right back in my body. So even really just, I have meal prepped for a while now just because I'm kind of lazy and don't really like to have to make dinner every single night. But again, like portion sizes are a thing, and making sure that I am eating the proper thing wasn't really like a thing. You know, I've always eaten pretty healthy, you know, per se. Like when I cook, I normally make like whole foods, just like shrimp, chicken, you know, some ground turkey, some sort of protein, a potato, and a green. But I really like to snack, and I really like sweets, so that's my problem. So I really just started taking meal prepping seriously, like weighing out my food, making sure that I have like 5 meals, my 5 meals throughout the day. Jamal has a specific plan for me and specific meals that I have to eat right now while I'm trying to cut weight, because right now I'm at like 160 consistently and I'm trying to get down to like 150, 145 consistently. But I have to be really disciplined with my eating, and I haven't been. So I've honestly, in the last like month is when I've been trying to actually take being disciplined with my food seriously. So tonight we're going to be doing that meal prep, and I'll show you guys kind of what my weekly, or my daily meals are gonna look like. And yeah, so fitness journey has been a struggle thus far. Fitness goals now are to get to from 160 to like 150, 145. And to honestly just like maintain, like I know a lot of people will say, oh, don't pay attention to the scale, like pay attention to how you feel. And I feel stronger, I feel better, I feel great being in the gym, but I also want to see, you know, changes in my body too. So although I feel like I have built up endurance and muscle and I'm getting stronger, I also like want to lose weight. So now it's time to get serious. I haven't been serious in the past, so I haven't seen results. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into some of this meal prepping. I'm just gonna do a little bit of B-roll for right now because a lot of the prep stuff is pretty simple, and then I'll check back in with you all to talk to you about kind of what I eat, when I eat it, and like my daily meals and schedule. All right, super quick, y'all. I know you all saw me putting salt into some of the water. I put it in the salmon, and I actually learned this from my friend Mikal. Putting your salmon in salt water for about 20-25 minutes, I think maybe at the most 30 minutes, will help take like the white stuff that when you're cooking it kind of pops up. It'll help eliminate that. So just a life hack and a tip from a chef. All right, you all, I'm almost done, kind of wrapping up here, but I still have a couple more things to do. But the grocery store didn't have asparagus, which is like one of the things on my plan. I'll talk to you guys about that in a second. But, so I got broccoli instead, and I need to call Jamal and ask him kind of what the difference is between like getting broccoli versus asparagus, and like why asparagus is like the vegetable that he chose, and also just a couple other things. So let's call him real quick and see if he answers and ask these questions. Say hi to the vlog.
What's going on? Oh wow, what's up, vlog? You gotta give me a little warning. I gotta get a background going. Hold on.
Not a background, I'm screaming. Okay, so the grocery store didn't have asparagus, so I got broccoli instead. Is there a specific reason that asparagus is the vegetable of like that you chose to put on the sheet?
What's up, people? Happy Vlogmas. It's called Vlogmas?
Yes.
Happy Vlogmas, y'all. Meal prepping is key because it just makes your life, it simplifies your life, right? When you go into every day, not knowing what you're gonna eat for your next meal, it just makes it more likely for you to go out and, excuse my language, get some bullshit or go get fast food or go get something that you're craving rather than something that is nutritionally satisfying for your body. So meal prepping holds you accountable in that aspect, keeps you on track towards your health and fitness goals, and yeah, it just ultimately makes life easier for you. Man, I was sick this past week, y'all, and I did not meal prep, and my life has been a mess. It's in shambles, but I'm healthy now.
Not shambles.
Shambles. A total shambles, y'all. If y'all could have seen me this week, y'all haven't seen me this week if you follow me, because shambles. But we're back, and the meal prep is the main reason. So, that said, meal prep, start small, work your way up. Follow Erin. She's leading the way for y'all, man. She's leading the way.
I'm trying, y'all. But thanks, Jamal. Say bye to him, people. Y'all can't right now because we filming, but see you Tuesday.
Peace. Bye.
All right, you all, so I am all done with my meal prep, and Jamal obviously kind of broke down everything about meal prep and why it's important. So I don't really have much to say there. But what he didn't touch on was about weighing your food and like portion sizes. So I'm gonna show you guys real quick because I'm not actually gonna do it right now just because the way that I cooked everything, which I'll show you guys in a second, the way that I cooked everything, it wouldn't really make sense. So I have my food scale here, and I'm gonna put a clip right here so that you can see my food schedule for the day is pretty much to have, which is what Jamal and I were talking about, 2 rice cakes in the morning, he said I can do oats now, so oatmeal as my post-workout with a cup of berries, and then I have chicken for my 1 o'clock and then my 4 o'clock meal. Ooh, excuse me. And that goes with some greens and some avocado, or some rice and some avocado. And then for my dinner, 7 o'clock, I have some salmon to go with some potatoes. So, that being said, I weigh all of my food on here, and I have been doing this, like I said, I just kind of got into the motion of like being super disciplined or trying to be super disciplined with this. So I've been weighing my food, weighing my proteins. I do 3 ounces of my proteins and then whatever grams that you see listed on the screen as my weight for my sides. Sorry, y'all. So that's that. When I go to take out my food, I just pop it on the scale and then heat it up and I'm good to go. So I'm gonna show you guys super quick what everything looks like. Okay, boom, this is everything. I have my salmon, my chicken, my rice, my shrimp, green beans. You guys saw I measured out a cup of berries that I put in here, but I only have 2 of these, which is why the extra is in here. So what I'll do is I will just have these for, 2 days, and then I'll re-prep and just measure out a cup and put it back in so that I can just kind of grab it and go when I have it. So that's that. I have a little snack here. This is just some celery, and I chopped up a orange pepper just to be able to either add to rice or eat as just like a little snack or something, because I really love bell peppers. So that's pretty much it. It's really simple. It took me about an hour and a half to 2 hours to finish up. It took me a little bit longer because I was filming, but it normally only takes about an hour and a half to do everything from washing to prepping to getting everything ready. And then I'm good to go for anywhere between 4 and 5 days. I forgot to mention, y'all, for the mornings when I have a little bit of a slower morning where I can, like, you know, cook some food, I have some egg whites. I get the just like liquid egg whites. This is Jamal approved from Trader Joe's, and I measure this out for serving sizes. So for this, it is 3 tablespoons. So I literally take my tablespoons and measure it out and then cook it. But I've only been doing that again for like a month now. So thus far it's been working, and it's been working pretty well for me, and it doesn't feel like it's not enough food, you know? So I think before, when I like thought about measuring out food, I'm like, this is not enough. But when you eat the 5 meals a day, it is enough, because by the time you're like, oh wow, I'm kind of hungry again, it's time to eat the next meal. So it makes it kind of easy. I wanted to show you all, just so you have an idea of what the weight kind of looks like. This is 75 grams of green beans, this is 100 grams of rice, and then this is 3 ounces of chicken. So it's no little bit of food. It covers up, this is a large plate, so it covers up, you know, a large plate. But I always thought that weighing out your food would be, you know, like literally 2 green beans, 1 little teaspoon of rice, and like 1 little piece of chicken. But it actually is a pretty decent sized meal, and I'm about to enjoy it right now. That being said, you all, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. I hope that you all learned something from this video, or at least got something from it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video.